Hello. Welcome. Come on in. Wow. All right. I don't know if that's just too bright. Okay. Feel free to just say where you're from if you'd like to. This is going to be a quick live because I got other people to take care of. You know. I just wanted to go live. I was practicing my guitar, and this past weekend, I was at a church and they were talking about Moses taking his shoes off for holy ground, and the pastor, welcome. So the pastor man was saying, preacher man, he was saying that taking your shoes off in the desert, it's like you're making yourself vulnerable before God, right? And so it was symbolic of a lot of different things. Shoes are the part of us, our feet are the part of us that touch the ground every day. Like Jesus washed the feet of the disciples. I am a psychologist in my day job, but I get visions and I get songs from the Holy Spirit. I am a Christian, but I welcome all faiths. And so I was practicing this song that I had written, welcome, like 4 years ago, or three or 4 years ago, when all of that stuff was going on. I had a vision then. One of my friends was from Stockholm. He's a wonderful, wonderful man, an artist. But it was during that time everyone was staying in their houses and stuff. And he was a musician, and he had to, like, his visa ran out or whatever, and he had to go to Stockholm. But I had a vision that, oh, he just had to go to Stockholm to get back to LA. Like he had to go back to Sweden where it was really cold for him and everything. But I just saw a vision that it was like, well, if he stays passionate about his art and this is really his calling and his destiny, then I just knew that was the way for him to get back to LA. Well, I'm a little south of LA, so I'm not in the fires this time. I've been evacuated before a few years back in one of the fires, but hey, welcome, Chauncey. Welcome. Blessings to you. All right, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for the thumbs up too, because it just welcomes other people and tells them to pay attention. I was getting this download. Hey, welcome, Mohit. Hi. All right, so I hope I'm saying that correctly. Oh, welcome everyone that just came in. So I get songs as visions, and so what I was just explaining, what I was just saying is that I'm a little south of LA where I am, and I look at LA like the angels. Los Angeles means the angels, right? And south of LA is like just a little bit south of heaven. That's how I look at it. Welcome everyone. Welcome. All right, and so I got this song a long time ago. One of my friends was from Stockholm and he was here in Los Angeles. And it's like, had he stayed in Los Angeles, who knows if his house would have gone up in flames or whatever. His visa ran out and he had to go back to Sweden. But I was getting this vision that if he wanted to come back to LA, and if his vision was true of being a musician, then he would find a way back. And it's like, so I made up this song with an artist who helped me do the music. This guy named Bobby Long. He's a professional musician, but so he helped me with the music part, and I had all the lyrics. And so it's like a vision. When I was just practicing it, because I'm doing my time to put in my, practice doing the chords and everything, because I'm still learning all this guitar, and I'm also a psychologist in my day job. So I have all these different hats and a mom. But when I was practicing, I got this vision about what happened in LA. It's just like what I've been teaching for the past 5 years on my YouTube channel, is that we all get this opportunity to go through this fire. And I welcome all religions and all people, but let's understand there's a refining fire that happens. And when you go in this fire, it's like everything that's not your essential self, that's not what God created you to be, burns off. And you get this opportunity, it's called ego death or the dark night of the soul, for it to burn away. Jesus said something about it when he says, build your house on the rock. Because when the storm comes, if you build your house on the sand, everything will fall away. And so it's this calling, and it's this opportunity for you to know this higher version of yourself, for you to embrace the fire, because they say that in the scriptures, understand this mystically, when you go through this refining fire, you're burned like 7 different times, they say, until God can see God's and like a refiner sees its own reflection in the silver or the gold. That's when it knows it's done being refined. All right. And so I'm gonna play us this song, and the strangest thing is, one of my best friends, I won't say who who she knows, but someone she knows lost their house, and you know, and lost particularly these diamonds. These diamonds were lost, and there's diamonds in this song, and so it was just coming to me, just so much. And so this is not just a song, like we're playing a song, but understand the song for your own life, and for a vision, or it's kind of like a roadmap if someone's giving you, because every time you go into the artistic realm, the more you're surrendered to this, what Plato says, the real is up here. Anyway, you can read about this. It's a Russian physicist, monk, Orthodox Christian, Pavel Florensky writes about that. And he says, in any, I have it quoted here, in creating a work of art, the psyche or soul of the artist ascends from the earthly realm into the heavenly. They are free of all images. The soul is fed in contemplation by the essences of the highest realm, knowing the permanent noumena of things. Then, satiated with this knowing, it descends again to the earthly realm. And precisely at the boundary between the two worlds, the soul's spiritual knowledge assumes the shapes of symbolic imagery, and it is these images that make permanent the work of art. Art is thus materialized dream, separated from the ordinary consciousness of waking life. And so I was just listening to a woman named Latoya Okia. Thanks for all the thumbs up, y'all. Welcome here. And she was saying, I loved how she said it. She said, put your spiritual AirPods in. And so Samuel, like God was calling this prophet Samuel before he knew that God was calling him. And he said, Samuel, Samuel, while he was trying to sleep. And he's like, finally, the other prophet said, say to God, here I am, here I am. And so you come back and you say, here I am, I'm listening. And so listen with your spiritual ears and understand that this is a pattern for all of us. And when you get it, you'll be at peace. You'll be at peace because there's something so much higher going on. All right. And so here's the vision, and might get to break it down a little bit afterwards, but I got to go in a few minutes. So I'll play it for us. But it's a song I already posted 4 years ago. So you can see that this song was already made. And when I was practicing it just now, it's like when you go up to that heavenly realm, you're trusting, I trust the Holy Spirit to show me what's going on. And you're in a timeless realm. And so the timeless God who's above all time can speak to you, so you can put a warning out and love and encouragement to other people. And so anyway, I'll just play it. Had to go to Stockholm to get back to LA. My love, my dreams behind me, into the cold I lay. Burning madness, can't control this hollow sadness. Come and heal my soul. Earth below me, sky above, sun that calls me, fill me with your love. Where is sweetness? I know that sound. Take your shoes off for this hallowed ground. Your love is like the sunshine in the morning. but the sun comes out without or with you here. Love appeared to us without warning. Now always love the feeling that we share. Calling heaven, send us your wings. I don't need diamonds or those pretty things. All I'm wanting, all I see is this sweet soul friend living here with me. Love is like the sunshine in the morning, but the sun comes out without or with you here. Love appeared to us without warning. Now always love the feeling that we share. Love appeared to us without warning. Now always love the feeling that we share. All right, okay, and so, yeah, I don't know that song. Someone's asking me to play a song, thanks. So what was so beautiful, oh, come here, Leia, come here, girl. If you want a cameo, my cute dog is here. If you want to understand how, like, so music can speak to us at a deep visceral level and really help us heal. And so I know this person that lost their house, it just burnt down completely. And it's like, understanding, when you're in that deep place. And I was in a place once a few years back where we had to like pack up whatever we could and we had to be evacuated for fires. But it's like, on that part of the song, it's like, call in heaven, send us your wings. I don't need diamonds or those pretty things. All I'm wanting, all I see is this sweet soul friend living here with me. And so it's like, I don't at all ever want to tell people what to think. I just know in the past 5 years, I've had to go through all these fires of thinking someone that was dear to me had cancer, and actually they went through that. But I can't say who because it's private medical information. But and then I got in a car accident and my car hydroplaned because of all this rain out here in California. And so I thought I was going to die in that car accident. And then the other person that was in the accident, it touched the back of his car. He was in the fast lane and I was in the slow lane. But then and he drove off afterwards, but he sued me for over $1 million. And so it's just like, I know that sounds trite. It's not trite because you think, one of the lawyers I spoke with said, oh, you could be in a lawsuit for the next 25 years for this person trying to get this money from you and taking it. So it's like, it really, when you think your own life is going to go away or everything around you just burns away, or you were at a church or somewhere where it was like this foundation where you had people you thought you were connected with and that you thought were supportive of you, and you have to leave that after 20 years because all this political stuff comes up and they're on that side of politics, which is not protecting people in your understanding, your estimation, or whatever. When these things come up and you have to let go. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Welcome here. I welcome all of you, new people, everyone. They just keep dumping lots of people through here. And I'm really meaning this about the fire. If, I just was at a church last night, a different church. And the woman leader there said that this church in LA called I think it's called Harbor Rock, Pasadena. It's helping people in the fires. And she said that 60 people were just came to the Lord last night. She said that church was just packed with people devastated from the fire. And so they're giving them food and clothes and all sorts of help and support and spiritual support. It's like, look, Jesus said this, right? He says, like, what does it profit a person if you gain the whole world but you lose your soul? And so the opposite of that's true is like, if you have your soul, what have you lost if you've lost everything? Now, I don't suggest losing everything, and you don't, welcome. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. And I don't suggest losing everything, and it doesn't mean you have to lose everything. But I read on my channel here, because we're doing this live on YouTube right now. If you watch it somewhere else, it was live on YouTube. Is like, there's a poem by Francis Thompson called The Hound of Heaven, and I read the whole thing for us. And he was addicted to that thing that comes from poppy seeds, if you know what that is. It starts with an O. I won't say it on here because they flag you for stuff, but it's like he was addicted to that in the 1800s, and he came off of it. And he wrote, you know, he, how God pursued him and pursued him through the labyrinthian ways and in the midst of tears and through all of these different ways where and there's a line in that poem that says, lo, all things betray thee, who betrayest thou me. It's like anything that actually takes you from divine love, that takes you from love, that promises, oh, I'll give you this, and then it doesn't give you that. I have that line in another song that I wrote, that it says, you promised the world and left me with nothing. All right. And then it says, I fell for your soul. I thought that was something, right? Because we have this physical life, and how my brother was explaining it so beautifully the other day. There's the line of your life, and there's the line of, how does it go? Of others, of you interacting with others, and there's a line of your destiny. So he was talking about all three lines. I think those were the three lines. And you want to help those who are walking according to their destiny. I mean, we want to love and help everybody. But when everything gets stripped away, when our house gets burned down, I'm thinking of a bunch of house song, like, I was playing that song, Same as It Ever Was, the other day. Anyway, the Talking Heads talks about this in abstract mystic ways. So I have other teachings on that. You can look it up. Look up hashtag Talking Heads on my channel. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. And so I'm talking about these fires can help refine you and wake you up to your highest calling and to why you're actually here and who your essence self is and who is that. Just like the song that I was just singing is like, calling heaven, send us your wings. I don't need diamonds, all those pretty things. So you're asking for heaven to bring you up to this higher perspective, this higher way of seeing things. This guy was talking the other day about a crow. A crow keeps trying to peck at this eagle and pull it down. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to my channel, Rodrigo. Thank you. And so I like thirst after wisdom. I always want to know the highest. And this is why we're here. Part of why we're here is to carry that and to share it with other people. And so he was talking about, you fly like an eagle, and the crow is this animal that keeps pecking on the eagle's neck. And if the eagle turns around and engages, and then he opens his heart, he or she or whatever, the eagle, whatever, opens his heart up to that crow, and the crow can peck at it. But if he just flies higher towards this fire, right, higher, then the crow falls away because the crow can't fly over 2,000 feet, all right, or 2,000, whatever it is, and so it's like, when you fly higher and you embrace the fire that's coming into your life, not that you want it, you're not wanting it. I didn't want to be sued for whatever million dollars, $1.4 million or whatever, because of a car accident that I was in the slow lane and the road that I was on flooded. It wasn't my fault that it flooded, and it hydroplaned me, and the person was all right. So yeah, thank you, Chauncey. So all I'm saying is that was one of the things. And then facing cancer was another thing. And then thinking I was going to die in that car accident because I hit the median, and then and just when you're out of control spinning and other things happening. One time anyway, there's thing after thing after thing where it's just like I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep my house after that. I didn't know. And so it's understanding that all of these are a metaphor. They're really happening in our lives, but they're an opportunity for you to find out who your deeper self is, who you are, and how to fly higher, and how not to get pulled down, and how to accept this healing. I mean, I say from the Lord Jesus Christ, who came down. I have this over here. God was reminding me to put this on my desk. And I'm not saying Catholicism or anything. I'm saying, look, I have my fingers like this because you are this more etheric. You're a soul in a body. You're like this what's the word, luminous being. And so this person came down from heaven. Christ came down to heaven to reconcile you with a perfect God. And so it's understanding, how can I build my house on something that's solid, so when all these storms come, when the fire comes, I'm not washed away. My higher, that third line of action of what you're here for, continues to go about. And how we see this mystically again is when Jesus was in the temple. Lots of love. Thank you, Jamin. That's so funny. I love your name because thank you. The other day when I was meditating, I kept getting Bob Marley's song, "We're jamming till this jam is through." And God was like, "I want to jam it with you." It was the sweetest message ever. So that's so awesome. Your name is Jamin. And it's just like, and I sang it on my channel like 5 years ago, and I didn't know why. I was pulling over in Mexico. I hadn't slept. I don't know. I looked like a mess, and I just started singing. I'm like, I'm called to sing this, and it was all off tune, but it was like, understand. you know, it's a great song. It's just like, but it's talking metaphysically and eternally. We're jamming till this jam is through. I want to jam it with you. Just keep in joy, keep staying at peace, keep looking to this higher path. All right, I gotta go. I'm not washed away. Thanks. Much love, everyone. I hope this song helps you. It says, yeah, your love is like the sunshine in the morning. Anyway, I wish you so much love. I hope you got it. Much love. I gotta